Hello everyone, as always, just going to be doing the usual admin at the start of the stream, but nice to see you, Brandon. Good to see you, good to see you. Hello Sax as well. And I should be back in about 5 minutes, so get yourself a glass or something and I'll be with you soon. And we're all sorted. So, hello Brandon, hello Sax, Captain Sax, hello Clint Matthews, hello Yeet. Let's see, the Icarus is better than I thought it was. The Icarus is a wonderful, marvellous ship, I have to confess. Ryan, hello Ryan. Mixed Gamer, good to see you as well. And that... just make sure it does that. Hello Mixed Gamer, hello Ian as well. Good to see you. Hello Sniper Patch as well. Salute Major. It's very difficult to salute in the wingback chair. Those days long behind me though, unfortunately. Rightio. Let's see. So we'll let that finish, and then we can get this sorted. So we're going to take the journey. Actually, you know what? Being Yeet has mentioned the Icarus, we'll take the Icarus out. Look at that seamless transition between music. We don't need that. Right, yeah, let's take this out then. So how is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's well. Good day name it was. Ian, why do I lose so many credits when playing anything above tier 5? Because of the ship service cost. Ship service cost for tier 5 is about 35,000 credits for a tech tree ship. Ship service cost for a tier 6 tech tree ship is 110,000 credits. Ship service cost for a tier 7 is currently 160,000 credits. However, that is being reduced to 135,000 credits. I.e., if you're playing a tech tree ship, the best tier to consistently make money is tier 5. So if you're grinding up the tech tree, use tier 5 to make the money, and then play the ship to get the experience in it, or get the ship XP in it. So that's the best way to grind it. Yeet, BackToThePort, what is your favourite ship beside the Icarus? Well, there's a couple of favourites. It wouldn't probably surprise you which navy they belong to. However, Fiji, Exeter, Hood, King George V, Nelson, all beautiful, beautiful ships. Gorgeous. Let's see, let's get over into the Charlie objective. Brandon, have you seen the holiday rewards announcement? We get a free secret Santa crate as a daily free crate. Also, the daily challenges will carry a Santa crate. I've given it a quick skim, but I've been cracking on with getting my bureau done before the stream and getting a bit of practice in. However, I should be covering the holiday rewards announcement in Wales Weekly on Thursday, which would be Christmas Eve. DJ, the Santa crates can give you 100,000 doubloons or a year's premium. The chances of that are so slim, I wouldn't even shout about it, is the honest truth. Let's see, what's the shipping forecast? T22, Mahan, Königsberg, Omaha, Trento, Dallas, Konig, Fuso, Queen Elizabeth, Game of Domination on Neighbours. I think we'll just tickle the edge of this objective and move over here while I'm partially distracted by the chat. Forza Gamer, good to see you, good to see you. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. How are you doing yourself? Hopefully everything's staying well. Hopefully everyone's well, especially in this current times. And I think I'm allowed to say, I hope everyone's looking forward to a bit of Christmas, if that is something that you celebrate in wherever you are. Obviously, because I know that's not it's not everywhere, but I guess most people would be having a holiday of sorts. So I guess everyone's looking forward to the holidays, maybe. Let's see. Let's back this up. We might pop a smoke because we know the Trento doesn't have sonar. And she's popping a smoke screen herself. However, I'm so close, she should stay detected if she keeps firing. I don't like the way that it pops these sights above her. Oh, she's getting broadside onto one of my torpedoes. We'll hold off on the next. We'll pop our sonar on though. Right, let's have a look. Where did I get to? Vaz, good to see you, Vaz. Good to see you as always. New ship is coming, and I think BackToThePort will be Happy Boy, Conqueror, and another King George V class. Yes, Duke of York. The Conqueror, I'm in two minds as to whether or not I will rent her. I mean, I'd say there's a good chance I probably will, because I'm going to be getting icebreaker coins straight off the bat thanks to the ranked progress that I made this season, because I did manage to complete ranked. Brandon, the pack isn't released yet. It should be released in January. The pack. Sorry for progress. Sorry for the paragraphs. Just excited. Also, a pack will be available on the PS Plus store and the Xbox store. It should include some banners and other rewards. Now that is of interest. Oh, she just missed me. That's alright, that's alright. Let's see, where did I get to? So that means I missed, so, Forza Gamer, nice Brandon. Do you know the name of the pack by any chance? And then, Darkland Advance. Ian Wilkins, not sure if it was answered already, but the service cost is high for the higher tiers. Forza Gamer, I see. Name that was. Can't wait for the Warhammer to come back, because when permanent camouflage got introduced, I did not have enough Protector of Faith camo. I really like that one. That's one that I haven't seen personally myself. Oh, okay, I might have to duke it off with this. Sorry, chat. I play a destroyer at the start of the stream because I know so I'll be less distracted, and then I end up being. Rightio, and tally ho, and here we go. Right, where did I get to? Where did I get to? Vaz, I want the Warhammer Commanders, but they're just too expensive. I might look into them personally. I wasn't too impressed with them at the start, but I guess as things change, it might be tempting to pick them up. I just want the camo when it comes. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder if they. Well, I haven't read into it, so maybe I shouldn't comment too much on it. Yeet. Imagine a ship with 431mm guns and British high explosive and 12 guns with a heal that can heal more than 60% of its health. Yep, it's Conqueror. Although I do enjoy the British battleships, I have to confess, I would actually really love to see HMS Daring, the Daring class destroyer, come to the game. I mean, she'd be an absolutely beautiful legendary hybrid. That's what I really would like to see. Let's see, Queen Elizabeth, you're running away. Fuso, you're running away. What are you? You AFK? Well, let's just get close enough and torpedo an AFK cruiser. Ooh, Vaz, do you have any of the Warhammer Commanders? Do you use them? And then there was definitely does have Warhammer Commanders, and he definitely does use them. He definitely likes Justinian Lines, the something like 11th or whatever it is, because it improves fire chance. Let's do 5 torpedoes. It's completely overkill, but you know. Nothing beats a nice insurance policy. Right, let's see what we can do here. Ian, I realised ship service costs are high, but I never got near to breaking even. I guess What class of ship do you play normally? I mean, obviously, some of the best ways. I always equip a common credit booster for a tier 6 and a rare credit booster for a tier 7. Oh, he's gone. I got 1 torpedo and he's gone. But also, there's a couple of tricks in order to try and maximise how much credits you earn by obviously maximising the amount of ship XP you earn. And some of the best ways of doing that is obviously try and target enemy destroyers. If you can kill a destroyer, that is a lot of XP you're going to be getting from that, because you've taken a lot of their overall HP points. Other ones is to target ships of a higher tier if you can. If you can, say you're in a tier 6 and you're in a tier 6 and 7 game, if you have the choice between a tier 6 and a tier 7 target, and basically all the other factors allow you to be able to choose, then pick the tier 7 if you're playing a tier 6, because you'll make a bucket more XP. So there's a couple of little things like that as well sometimes. Damage doesn't add up to much. It's about how much of a ship's overall HP pool you remove. So if you can obviously completely kill them, you're going to earn a lot more. I think it's like I was explaining to someone, if you killed a destroyer entirely 100% and did 15,000 damage, you will get more ship XP for doing that than doing 50% damage to a battleship and getting 35,000 damage. So if you can play those numbers, then obviously that will be nice and beneficial to you. Okay, well, once we're behind this island, I'll take a quick moment to check on the chat, and things are moving along very quickly. Oh my good lord. And it was, but you only use Arthur's the Cold on my Yamato. Okay. Oh yes. For the game, I usually find it that I have to pay a bit more attention on destroyers, so no problem if you have to. I find that, especially playing a British destroyer at the start of the stream, it's a lot more forgiving because I play them like the back of my hand. They are like Icarus is my most played ship. She's definitely my go-to, especially in Season 5 ranked if I'm going to play a destroyer. So also having those like quick snap use smoke screens, I guess you could say, are very helpful in order to break off an engagement and go back to the chat. We should be okay here. Give you a view of that. Let's see, where do they get to? Ryan, thinking of using the Icarus for next ranked. The question is, what's the matchmaking going to be like for a destroyer? Because you're only allowed 1 destroyer per team. So if you matchmake on a destroyer, it's going to be painful at best, I suspect. So if you're going to play a destroyer, expect probably 7 to 15 minute wait times. That's what scares me. This is why it's like, I'm going to play a cruiser. and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then was adjusting loins on all my American battleships. Oh, very nice. Yeet, you want Darren? The Giran is a close version. Yeah, but she's not British. Follow guy, hello. Make sure. Oh, Vaz is. Baz is asking people if you could give the stream a like. Thank you. Rightio. I think you chaps are being very vocal today, so let's take the Sexeter out. No, I don't need that. I'll save that for tier 6. Let's take the extra out. It should be okay. Next game insurance policy. Yeah, a couple of torpedoes here and there. It's always nice to have a decent insurance policy. Name was like the unique skill Celestial Blessing. Okay, I can't remember them all off the top of my head. Oh god, it just jumped then. Okay. Yeet's waiting for Christmas. Oh, sorry. Oh, partly guy. I play Belfast regularly. Great credit earner. Yeah. So if you want to earn credits, the best ships for it are the Tech Tree tier 5s and the Premium tier 6s. They're the best money makers. I'm gonna go left because there's a destroyer. I want a destroyer's assistance. Lanta scares me because of her sonar, but it should be alright. Everything should be hunky-dory. So let's get motoring over. Because I've got my chain smoking commander building here. Vaz, I don't stream against anyone because I'd rather join others than host. No, fair enough. Then it was, I need my division wins still. Really? I thought we did that the other day. Oh no, I did that with Vaz. Well, I'll probably be opening the division sooner than later, probably. So I can rotate a couple of people out. Although Brandon, unfortunately, I know you're on the Xbox, so you won't be able to join us. Unfortunately, Vaz also, Ian, play premium ships where you can. You gain increased credits for doing so. Yeah. Heat, hey Legends, I have a general question. What ship do you suggest as a premium? What's the info that I play? Battle cruisers like Scharnhorst. Don't call Scharnhorst a battle cruiser. She's a fast battleship. So what be your suggestions? Sorry. As a premium, what with the info that I play the Scharnhorst. So you like fast battleships. You probably like tanky stuff. I mean, if you got the global XP, I'd probably say the Atago. She's quite nice. Although whether you're looking for a premium up that high, I'm trying to think what other ships are like Scharnhorst. Because Hood is probably not like Scharnhorst in any way. We should be okay to pop a smoke here. I can't quite think of any options. Sorry, Yeet. Although you have got me under a little bit of pressure. Probably guy. I usually play solo, but I ran into a random guy last night and got my 2 wins in the division. Very nice, very nice. There are Aoba torpedoes coming in, so they're going to have some legs. Come on, British acceleration. Oh, I didn't even need to do it. Oh, God's sake. Okay, we'll switch to that one. Oh, and of course now the Aoba turns up again. Yay! Right, okay, where did I get to? Where did I get to? No, was I just haven't played with my friends yet. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go back. I normally play battleships and ranked. Ian, I play London regularly, but Fiji organised and how I lose heavily. I guess that might be down to play style. Gneisenhower is probably not a strong choice if you want to be making credits. Fiji's very particular. I might take Fiji out actually after this because I absolutely love the Fiji. I think the Fiji is actually quite good. Yeet, back to port. Be like it's not Britain. I once got 700k in the game in my Shan horse. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, the tier 6 premium is very good at making money. I've run out of smoke, so I need to make a motor. Vaz, Yeet, Hood. The reason why I wouldn't recommend the Hood is because the armor layout in comparison to the Shan horse. The Shan horse is probably quite survivable, whereas the Hood's actually probably a lot more fragile than people give her credit for, really. She's got like thick belt armor, but she does have quite weak deck armor. Gonna load that. So that's why I probably wouldn't recommend the Hood. Oh, I just got punched. Next gamer, partner guy, same as me. I meet a random Fubuki player and I had really great fun. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. That was the mission. Oh, sorry, I'm giving you like a horrible view of an island. That Shan horse should be fine. I might as well put my sonar on though. I don't think my torpedoes are going to make. Nah, he just about got through. Sorry, I like to use lock gun view just to look around, and it keeps clashing with the island. You know, torpedoes should be reloaded soon, which is nice. I have to aim that a lot more forward. So I'm testing for potential future meta. Okay, nice. I'm sorry, you're coming with me. Yeah. Fingers crossed we should be alright to start maybe flexing out this way. Oh no, an Atlanta. What's left of an Atlanta? That's a bit more favourable. Sorry chaps, you know what it's like. Oh god, did I not? Where are they? Oh, his torpedo tubes are mangled. I was trying to see his torpedo tubes, but they're so mangled that I couldn't see them. So he didn't actually have torpedoes on that side. I was hoping to maybe try and neuter his torpedoes before I had to actually continue the engagement. So, where was I? Oof. Ah! God, this has gone far back. Okay, yeah, no, sorry. Um, Yeet, who's an option? Name was Turpits, maybe. Yeah, yeah, actually, Turpits. Yeah, that would be actually. If you like the Charm Horse, you're gonna like Turpits. Vaz, how about Prince Eugen? It's a tough cruiser. Name was just says for Turpits, just build it for speed. Yeet, I mean, I have the Bismarck, so why Turpits? Because Turpits has torpedo, like basically less secondaries but torpedoes, I guess you could say. Fourth gamer, some fool snuck a Leander into a tier 7 match. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Does this happen often to any of you? It basically, I guess they coin it as failed divisions. It's basically when people division up, because you can division up as plus or minus a tier. So you could have like a division of a 3, like a 4, no, a 5 and a 6 in your example, and then the matchmaking is based on the highest tier in that division. So if you've got a tier 5 and tier 6 in the division, the matchmaking is based on the tier 6, which means they can either see a 5 and 6 game or a 6 and 7 game. So that's where you end up with people in ships which are not really supposed to be in that game getting dragged in, unfortunately. White Turbits Torps from Vaz. Yeet, the good old Prince Eugen. I actually was saving Global XP. Torpedoes off Buckborn. German grammar has left my sentence. Funny guy. I see this happening a lot lately. Failed divisions are annoying, especially if you end up on the blue team. Yeah. If failed division ends up on your team, then you kind of know you're basically down a ship almost, or you have a ship that you can't depend on. Now, obviously, in a failed division, if the destroyer is the lower tier, then you can kind of get away with it. However, if it's a cruiser or battleship, it gets a bit risky, I guess you could say. For the gamer, I have definitely noticed that recently. Yeah, I bet a lot of people who don't understand how divisions work are probably coming across it. Yeet, the Hipper can Citadel hood on the deck. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'd be like, hood's a very unique playstyle. Or at least my playstyle in her. I use my speed to dictate the engagement. She does not really like coming up against battleships. If you're going to come up against battleship, you kind of have to move into that sweet spot range where her armored belt is going to, where the shells are going to hit her armored belt. However, you don't want to be getting too close either. That's how far back in the chat I am. Bloody hell. Oh, Ryan. Engine Prince Eugen can get knocked out a lot. Yes. The German cruisers, the Hipper, the Prince Eugen, and the York, their engines are exposed, which does make them quite amusing to abuse when you're in a battleship if you fire high explosives. Video featured on the channel, I think. If anyone wants to drop it. And then it was, but Hipper stands no chance against me while I'm in the hood, especially when you know the engine module trick. I know. Neptune's beard. He should be roasted. Nelson's just out of range. Oh, Nelson's just coming into range. Let's see. Yeet. And if I could, I would put the magazine mod on the hood because historical. I would highly recommend to go check out Draken Fresnel's recent video regarding how the hood was sunk, because when you look at his research and see his video, you realise how 1 in a million that shot is from Bismarck. It is so fluky, that shot. and it was just the right shot at the right time that got Hood, which then cooked off her 4-inch magazine, which then cooked off her 15-inch magazine. It's a really good video. I highly recommend it to anyone who's interested. Brandon, I get the gross to Curfest in 16 hours in Alaska in 2 days. Any advice for both? You're asking the wrong person. I really don't like legendary tiers. Best of it. Yeet, gross to Curfest, I would say use Franz von Hipper with Otto and the Italian battleship commander. And it was I've come second in the tier 7 match while I was in the war spy. Oh, nice. Yeet, who is the best ship to make a wall of skill? Shimikaze? I saw that video. It was very interesting. He went through the most popular theories and covered what likely happened. Well, I'm back. Good luck, Major. No, fair enough. Yeah, the basically it was Hood was going at such an almost a perfect speed that the trough of the wave caused lined up, and basically a shell went in underneath the armoured belt in this trough where there was no water, and then went into the magazine. It's so fluky, and you kind of go, it's simply, amusingly, if Hood wasn't going at 28 knots, maybe she was going a bit slower, maybe she was going a bit faster, that would move that trough wave, and potentially it could have meant that she would have survived, or potentially if she wasn't at that angle at that time. And like, there's so many variances. It's such a fluky shot. But then again, I guess that's basically how it works. It's just down to, can you get that critical hit? And on Hood, the critical hit was very critical. But then again, when you look at Bismarck and the way that the hits on Bismarck, I think when in her final action, I think like the first or second volley from was it Rodney knocked out the rangefinders of Bismarck. And you also got to consider how fluky that swordfish torpedo was to cripple the Bismarck's rudders. Yeet, you fool! German science is the best. German science may be the best, but German admin is the worst. If they didn't split their nuclear science teams into multiple separate teams which competed against each other, and actually invested into a central team like the British and Americans did, then potentially they could have beat us to a nuclear bomb. But instead they had poor administration, I guess you could say. Rightio, let's see what we got. Hatsuharu, Mahan, Mass, Budoini, Atlanta, Radar, Fuso, Bayern, California. Japaj, you're going to be my spotter. I need you to go spot. I think I've actually caught up with the chat. Yeah, I have. Oh, yeet. BackToThePort, we are getting too political here. We should stop. Fair enough. Let's see, so just going to see if I can get this Fiji into a nice position in order to maybe farm some people. Fuso was in a division with a Bayern and a Bedoini. Not spotted yet, which is peculiar. There is a Bedoini. Might as well see if we can suck up one of her radars. She running? She should be running radar. If she's not running radar, then I'm very surprised. Oh, we do have one destroyer here. Looks like he's fired all his torpedoes, eh? Japard appears to have taken his brave pills today. Oh, Hatsuharu using his guns. So much. Major, what commander are you using on the British cruisers? Reginald Tybert, the destroyer commander. Jeet, the destroyer captain that has the torpedo reload until air steering thingy. Zachman brave pills. Yeet, BackToThePort. Most Bedoini players don't know about the Bedoini has radar. Really? They should know. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful to be able to have access to radar at such a low tier, where no one else has radar. Okay, everyone, if you have a Bedoini, switch your catapult fighter to radar. The radar's so much worth more. Oh. Brandon, wait, it has radar. Yes, the Bedoini has radar. The Bedoini, the Shores, and the Chapayev all have radar. The Shores and the Bedoini have to swap out their catapult fighter in order to have access to the radar. Fuso? Another Bedoin. Oh, Hatsuharu has left his smoke screen. Pardon me. I'm going to pop our sonar on. I want it to land in that if I can. If he's not going to move, I'm going to farm. Oh no, he's moving. Okay, Hatsuharu's probably off to that direction at least. Yeet, yes, it has. Yes, you have been living under a rock. So, Captain Sachs, but I like aeroplanes. You don't like cruisers, let's be completely honest. But yes, Brandon, it makes it very powerful. Yeah, she's got like a very long range and a long range, short duration radar. It's a very Russian trait. Only tier 5 to have radar. Yes, Bedoini is the only tier 5 to have radar as yet. Yes, but 15 seconds. Yeah, so it's 8-kilometer range and 15-second duration, unless you have other traits, which you can get if you use the that RDF trait that you can get on the cruiser commanders. Brandon might need to try it out. It definitely puts the wind up them sometimes, because even just seeing a Bedoini does make people think, oh, okay, could that have radar, especially as a destroyer, and being able to just use it on a destroyer is a very strong thing. You'll probably only get a couple of volleys out, but even just a couple of volleys is enough to really harm a destroyer sometimes. Let's see what's going on here. Yeet, make sure the shots count in the Bedoini. Oh yeah, you really do, because only 15 seconds passed. My last Bedoini game before unlocking the Shores was a Kraken. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeet, I have unlocked the Triumph, but I need the money. Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? That's the joy of tier 7. Trying to finish this Bedoini off is being an absolute nightmare. Oh good lord, I didn't realise our team had melted as such. This is awkward. Hello Fuso. I didn't realise our team melted like that.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Ah, I love it when they try and blind fire into the smoke. It means they give away their position. That Hatsuhara should probably try to push me. I think we're just going to farm the Fuso and then probably see how that goes, because this is not going to go well. Hello Sam. I don't like my chances, but I guess we'll have to go for it. There's not really much else you can do in this game at the moment. But I'm currently saving up for the Tashkent because you're crazy. As long as you're not trying to grind the credits out playing the Minsk. Mr. Mike Job, hello, hello, hello. And also Sam off Pilot, good to see you, good to see you. For the that tends to happen to me, the melting that is. Oh yes, yes. Do you want to be a snowman? Come play the higher tiers. You can melt if you want to. Down at tier 5, it's all of a muddle. Up at tier 7, I'll be a happy snowman. Buy the CD now. Christmas songs by the Major. Are you... You can have one there, and then one there, and then one there. I'm never going to see anything in my smoke screen. Oh, alright, unless he shoots. Oh well. Ah, let's die. Come on, fix it. Let's see what okay, that's my port side torpedoes. Yep. That's why Fiji's not an open water cruiser. Maybe I should actually just angle and not use my rear turrets actually. I think we're just farming damage before we die. There we go. Well, it is what it is, unfortunately. Where did I get to? Yeet, no, the Tashkent is great if you are a person like me who is unlikely, because when I think of a destroyer, I think of Tashkent and Minsk, and the Minsk can go 50.2 knots with my build. Yeet, you sound like you like very speedy builds, very much like myself. Vaz Tashkent is very strong in my opinion. Yes, she is very strong. Then was saving, I got all the tier 7s, so I've been good on that front for a long time. Well, you can start buying some of your other tier ships back then, maybe a name that was. Yeet, name was, thanks for your support. Vaz, I've only been playing since June, so I only have 3 tier 7s as tech tree ships so far. Brandon, I know, Vaz. And I've been mostly a free player, so not many premium ships are grinding the credits until lately. Yeet, I have maxed out the old Americans and the Germans, soon to be the Soviets. I only need the Vladivostok, Sam potatoes. Yeet, the British cruisers lack the Soviets. Like the Soviets, have a elevated citadel. Yes. You know what? Take first. So let's see. So ship service cost was 110. So I would have still made a profit of about 27,000 credits if it wasn't for the common credit booster and the premium count. So that's why, obviously, if you're playing Tech Tree Tier 6, you'll just make minuscule profits unless you do equip credit boosters or have the premium count. Only 67,000 damage. Right here, where are we? We are at about quarter, so about 45 minutes in. Might save Hood for a division. Talking of divisions, let's see. Let's take the Cheshire out, and then after the Cheshire game, I'll do a community division game. So that gives you about 15 minutes warning. So if you're on the PlayStation, PS4, and you're available, then feel free to just shout out in the chat, and then I'll grab a couple of people, put you in a division with me. You can play alongside me while I just continue streaming. Obviously, you won't be in the VoIP, I guess you could say, but however, it just gives you a bit of a nice little bit of interaction. So if any of you are up for that. Shaw's is a glass cannon. I learned the hard way by getting one-shotted by a Yamato. Ooh, how did you get the Shaw's into a game with a Yamato? So Cheshire, the great big fat cat. Let's see. Oh, we got a game with no destroyers. Was that me? No, that wasn't me. Le Gazinier, Leander, York, New Orleans, Mutsu, Bayern, Poltava, and Lion. Or Loin, I guess you could say. Sam on fire. The Major loves Hood so much. I do. It was only the other day I was in a division, and I was surrounded by 3 destroyers, and I was just throwing her around and dodging torpedoes. It was beautiful. The reason why I like my Hood though, 37.7 knots. If I want to go somewhere, I'll go there. Although I think my Cheshire is 40 knots. I do have a little thing for a bit of a speed build every now and then. Miss White Job, everything is a glass cannon compared to the Yamato. Yeah, I guess. And anything caught broadside on. Because the Yamato does have the largest guns in the game. It's 18.1 inch. Do. For Fiona, go down under quickly. Sorry, I can't help with jokes. How now? Neat. The Richelieu can go 40 knots with the engine boost. Yes, those French battleships with their engine boost is quite nice. Blast. Oh, hello. We'll take a bit of a risk here. Come on, go. Get turned. Good, that's HE, that's fine by me. Double fire, we get rid of that. Come on. That could be worse. I had my tail at that. What was that? That's a lion. I should be able to bounce that then if I'm effective.
All stations requesting fire support.
Nice.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Off to a cracking start.
What's this? Leander. Leander's too easy. Let's get a fire on the lion before we start switching to the cruiser. Because hopefully if I can get one fire on the lion, then that should be a nice little bit of tick damage. There we go. Right, we'll switch to the Leander. Unless the lion puts her fire out. I want to turn around. Oh, she did. About now should be alright. Let's turn this back in. Let's get those turrets rounded round. Well, we get a beautiful view of the map. No, we want a beautiful view of the Cheshire. Let's see, where's those front turrets? No, we didn't get a fire on the lion, so I want my own fire on there. There we go. Right, switching to the Leander. I set a fire on the Leander, didn't I? Neptune's beard, she's looking at me. There goes the Leander anyway. Should be alright to keep angled against this girl then. She's not quite broad enough for my AP. I'd like to see her broader. I think she's going to go broader. Right, where am I? Jeez, I have an idea about how about we pick all Icaruses and go taunt the same target. Oh, I'd oh, that would be amusing. Sam, I guess I'm not gonna get the Lenin for this update. Yeah, basically Lenin's gonna cost you money regardless how much you go about it. So unless you're looking at buying her, then you're probably not going to be picking her up. Yeet, I will try to get the Lenin because of Blands? Sam, I can't get it because of college. I mean, come on, it's Christmas. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeet, man, I'm going to press. Oh, God's sake, guys. This is my joke. Enjoy the fires on the battleships while you can. After 3, it's a done deal or flooding. Well, I guess it forces them to have to use their damage con. And I guess also that means that if you're farming a battleship after they've used their damage con, you just need to be a bit cleverer. So usually you want to just set maybe 1, maybe 2 fires, stop there, switch to AP, start picking on that superstructure, just keep farming them that way. I think that's basically all you got to do. It just means, like, if you're going to be a cruiser player, you everyone's got to just think a bit more. Because this is the thing, like, if you play in a division, you should be usually calling out to each other, oh, I've set a fire on so and so, oh, they've used their damage cons. Therefore, as a division, you go, okay, we only need to get 2 fires, and then we'll switch to AP, and then just keep going for the superstructure. That's the best way to go about it sometimes. That's all I think. I am losing half my fleet. I have the potential to have 104 ships, but I currently have 45 ships and no tier 6s, 7s, 2s. No, tier 6, 7, 2 tier 5s. You only have 2 tier 5s. Oof. This is my job. I'm going to build Fire BB and charge after 3. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, you could actually use this mechanic. Get yourself a Gneisenhower. Don't do anything to improve the damage control reload party. You know, don't worry about that. Charge it in as soon as you get 1 fire, damage con it, and just keep pushing, because you know that once they've set 3 fires, you're laughing, and you can just keep pushing with a Gneisenhower or a Scharnhorst or Tirpitz or a Bismarck or an Odin. So I think you could see this being a very interesting or disturbing. It could make a disturbing playstyle. It's something that I'm possibly going to be looking at testing, simply because usually you guys in the stream will request me to play the Gneisenhower at least once. There's too many battleships here. I can't really pick one off. That one's running away. And the thing is, at the moment, they've got a really good crossfire. The Matsu's tempting. Okay, there we go. The Bayern. I can pick the Bayern off. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I can do this. I just need to be able to pick one out from the trio. Probably didn't need to dodge so hard on that one, but it's always worthwhile. Right, team's pushing, so time to push the team. Name was with that flooding reduction, stack it with a Dunkirk. Yeah, potentially. Miss Job, exactly. Yeet. For now, I am not selling any of my ships. No, that's good. That's good. You probably shouldn't be selling your ships. Miss Job. World of Warships just had to protect these big money boat players who sit in the back. But let's be honest. You need to take one look at the premium store and look at that ratio between cruisers, destroyers, and battleships, and you'll see that the majority of premium ships are battleships. And basically, people who play battleships are the money spinners of this game. So it's usually those casual players who will go, oh, I want to buy it. They just buy a battleship and play that, and then if they don't get their way in their premium battleship, then they write it up on Facebook. There's 5 destroyers in my game. Oh, I can't handle that, and things like that. And then yeah, then you end up with Wargaming potentially pandering towards battleships because some battleship players can't play properly. I mean, only yesterday I got 208,000 damage and 7 kills in a Maiku, because the game was filled with battleships who were just playing it all wrong. That Poltava concerns me, but I can't do anything about the Poltava. Well, I say I can't do anything about the Poltava. I think I can. Yeah, Poltava's not looking at me. Yeah, we should be alright. Oh, well. Dude, of course, Wargaming loves those armchair admirals. But anyway, really odd considering Wargaming never listened to the Battleship players for the PC version. I guess, well, they have tried, is the best way to put it. And they do sell more battleships for more, yes. Oh, name was, congratulations, you broke the 200k finally. Yes, very much indeed. I finally broke the 200k mark in a non-legendary ship. It's a really good game. I'm probably going to use it as a background for a WoW's Weekly. It goes all the way to the end. My favourite part is at the start of the game, a destroyer who spawns on the right comes to the centre, and I spawn in the centre, and I push out to the right, and he says, "Get back!" Right? He comes bottom of the table. I have to go cap his objective because he legs it. Rightio. I was gonna say community division, but actually I need to briefly go to the restroom, so I'll be right back as quickly as possible, and I'll just leave you a bit of Colonel's Bogies March. I'll leave you with the beautiful Cheshire in the background, and if you are looking to join into the community division, just quickly shout out in chat and I'll pick you up when I get back. No, it's not too much rum, Vaz. I just drink a lot of water, to the point where the wife actually thought I might be diabetic because I drank so much water. But it just turns out I just get dehydrated easily, so I drink a lot of water. Probably drink about 5 litres a day, probably. Rightio. Anyone up for a community division? If not, I think we'll continue. Looks like it's all quiet in the chat. Unless you've all nipped off to the bathroom. And talking about the rum ration, today we have a Scotch whisky. Oh, Mr. Job? Go on then. I will just turn the music back down. There we go. There we go. Before we go, I am in a similar position. I was starting to get worried about my water consumption. Yeah, no, it's really strange. I think it's just because I was brought up in a family where wherever we went, we took a bottle of water, so we were always drinking water. And then when I did some of my Duke of Edinburghs and stuff like that, I obviously, when you're walking kilometres a day, you drink a lot of water. There was usually always ready unless stated otherwise. Fair enough. Okay, I'll pick a turn of bishop as well. There we go. Obviously, I feel most of you guys are. You know it's gonna be Hood. You know it's gonna be Hood. Next game, Yeet, and I can't remember your gamer tag off the top of my head. Oh god, I don't like this division, but we're going for it. We got double Hood and a Synop. Yeah, no, I can't recall your gamer tag, Yeet. Unless it was DJ Shag. Let's see what we can do for the division. Two Hoods and a Synop. This is gonna be fun. What do you mean, best division? Well, this is actually really strange. It actually split us all up. Well, I guess we'll just play. Everyone just play as you would normally play because we're all split up. So there's no way we can support each other really. What have I got? I've got an Azure Lane, Baltimore, and a Helen next to me. Let's see how this goes. My name, BackToThePort. My name. I can't recall off the top of my head, and the last time I divisioned up with you would have been the Halloween stream, I believe. His name is DJ Shag Gadelic. Okay. That's right. Fourth gamer. Who am I? A name! Give me a name! Let's see. Oh, my cruisers are moving forward. Yeet. Thanks, Baz. Baz is an easy one to remember. He is who he says he is. Was briefly spotted. Enemy Synop. Here we go. Enemy Destroyer spotted in the centre. Absolutely beautiful. This is definitely not the kind of range of that Hood likes. The dispersion's a bit sometimes. Now, yes, I have taken running with scissors because I like to get a little bit closer sometimes. Now that's going to clash. Let's see how we get here. Thoughtful gets the joke. I probably don't. Oh, no. I was going to slow down and go for the cap. However, Synop has got other ideas about me taking the cap. York, Baltimore. Okay. Synop is probably the biggest threat I need to try and get rid of first. Vladivostok at the back there. Just going to be kiting away from the Synop simply because it keeps me away from the Vladivostok. Oh, still don't really want to be getting any closer. So we're going to switch the guns to the starboard side. We're going to start swinging this big, beautiful lady round. And then we shall be able to re-engage against our prey, and our prey is ideally those two cruisers. So, line her up and let her rip. Forgive me, that's why I spelled it out for you, Major. Yeet, stop the jokes. Yeet's got to go back to the port. Fair enough. Have a good evening, Yeet, because I know that you're in Turkey, so you're about what, 2 hours ahead of us. So have a good night, Yeet. Torpedoes. Not quite there yet, but we're getting into about the range that Hood likes. Okay, Vladivostok's fired his full volley.
Torpedoes to starboard.
What is Air Destroyer? Akatsuki.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Ah, Neptune Spear. I don't think I'm going to get out of this one.
Victory is in sight.
Boop, boop.
Hull breach. We're taking on water.
We'll pop our sonar on in a second.
Sold, sir. Concentrate fire on the designated target. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to starboard.
Fingers crossed, we're nicely angled. Ah. Oh well. Hood going faster in reverse than the Colorado can go forwards.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Yeah, those cruisers should be more than fine dealing with the Akatsuki.
Torpedoes to port.
We'll hold off on that. There we go. She very much is tailored towards being a anti-cruiser battleship, which is very much what her design was. The whole point of a battle cruiser was to be the supreme cruiser in order to carry out trade interdiction.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Therefore, she should not be really going up against battleships. Ooh. Time to go see if we can find ourselves an Akatsuki. Oh. Although I think, oh, I can't remember. You don't pronounce the U? Is it Akatsuki? I don't know.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh well, that's quite nice. Let's see if we can switch out to something a bit more interesting. Any requests from the chat? Oh. Still made a decent profit though, but that's only due to the well, I guess she's tier 6 premium, so I would have made a decent profit. I need 48,000 though. Miss McJoe got 113k damage. Very nice. I'm trying to think, what do I fancy? Chazdad? Cossack? Much obliged. Cossack it is. Good to see you as well. Scotch or water? We'll go Scotch. We have a Scharnhorst. What else do we have? What's the torpedo range? 10 kilometers without commander traits. So basically, she's got the same torpedoes as the Lightning. Very nice. Sleeping Giant Domination. Oof. Not one of my favourite maps. That's very nice. Yes. Only comes with 4 torpedoes though. That's the downside. Shirosatsu, Akatsuki, Mass, Aoba, Nuremberg, Shores, Atlanta, Gneisenhower, Colorado. Basically a tier 5 and 6 game. Sonar, long range sonar. Radar. Here we go. Let's see how we can do with this. And then was in Japanese you don't pronounce the U. That was it, all the time because it's pronounced as ski, but spelled suki. So it'd be ak ski. Okay. See, okay. Just got to do yeah. Wow, I'll be getting better at my Japanese. Whether I get any better at my Polish, that's gonna be a big question. Kinky, hello, good to see you. New name in the chat, always much obliged. Excuse the name, that's fine. Just tell me whether you want to be called Kinky or whether you want to be called Monkey. Or Kink. I can call you Kink. And then was, but that is the trend I noticed. Oh, okay. Oh no, there's an Atlanta. Don't want the Atlanta. Atlanta's radar range 8.5? Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, she's turned on her radar. 30 seconds. She probably turned it on about 5 seconds ago. Ten more seconds left. There you go. Right, time to return the favour. That's the thing, it's always, if you play destroyers, you need to know the radar cruisers in and out. Whether you remember them off the top of your head, or whether you're like me and you just have it all written down in a book. Atlanta's flexing, she's trying to get within sonar range.
Torpedoes to port.
Didn't lead enough on that one. Ah, Neptune's beard. There's definitely something here.
Engine boost activated.
So just going to stay outside the sonar range of the Atlanta, which would be 4.2 kilometers. There you go. Nope, my one lonely torpedo didn't get to the guys now. No, it was, and I was watching someone teach it like that. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Although I would love to engage, I need to break off. Yeah, I want to find this Akatsuki first. Chaps to the Charlie objective, watch out for being crossfired by an Atlanta. I'd love to farm the Gneisenhower, but with the Atlanta and that destroyer around here somewhere, I don't like it. Oh, the Shirsatsu's over there too. Front guns, please. Oh, good lord. You're early, love. No, that's alright. The wife says hi. Can I hunt me a Gneisenhower? We'll give him 1. Alright, armor view on Monday, thank God. Oh yes, no, that I do look forward to, having the armor viewer. I think that is definitely. This is why I think I will be doing a first look stream on Monday, just to like go through things like that. Might maybe go through a couple of ships in the armor viewer and just like showcase a couple of things that obviously we know due to the armor. Thoughtful Gamer says hello to the missus. She says hello back. Faz, I wonder if the armor viewer will change the way people play much. It might do. But I think obviously people are going to have to understand how the armor viewer works and how to actually interpret those results, I guess you could say. What's off to over here then? Colorado. Oh, Colorado's so farmable. I think I'm the only one with eyes on the Colorado. This is the thing, I think I'm the only one who's got eyes on anything at the moment. I'd love to pop a smoke screen and start farming one of these. I think we'll take a risk and start. See what pops off. No, Colorado's still spotted, right? Farm him. Oh, alright. Don't worry. Someone finished their meal. Alright, let's start farming this one then. Because there's only the Sirius at Sea left after this. And judging by those torpedoes, she's way down south. Vaz, the armor viewer will be a big part of the major reviews, I guess. Yeah, I think I probably will be implementing it. I'll probably still keep doing live reviews, but what I might do is I might stitch in a part regarding the armor viewer within it. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, I still want to keep my review style is still going to be probably quite unique. It's just how am I going to implement that into it. But as obviously I get better with video editing, then potentially I could just record a review like I normally would, and then just implement bits within that review, like the commander build, like the armor view and stuff like that. It's all I guess it's all floating, I guess you could say. It could change. But we're gonna confirming some suspicions though. Armor viewer will be nice. I am not interested in seeing the position of. I am most interested in seeing the position of a few citadels. Definitely. Ryan, will use it. Will use it a lot. Yeah, I definitely will use it a lot. Fourth gamer, Attack the Angels reviews will be 40 minutes now. Laugh out loud. I'm not. No comment. Might as well go for the cap. Yeah, my review style will probably stay very much as is. I guess what you can probably say is at the start when I talk about the survivability, then I might have a quick overview of, like, say, the armor. Obviously, I still want to keep my reviews like live. I still want to keep it short, sweet, to the point. And I want it to be a true reflection of my actual day-to-day gameplay as much as possible. So I don't really want to change the style too much. So how to implement the armor viewer into it, whether I go into the armor viewer after I've played the game, could be a potential way of doing it. Or whether I have a segment regarding the armor viewer, like where I talk about the armor view while I play, and then there's like a video overlay regarding the armor, potentially. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Maybe I might do a couple of test reviews of some ships that I haven't reviewed on the channel before. Maybe a couple of tech tree ships. Your reviews are great. I find your style refreshing. It's definitely different, is the best way to put it. I mean, reading your notes, knowing what you're talking about while you're playing, does take up a lot of. It takes a lot of training. I guess you could say, and it takes a lot of trials. Whereas if I change my style, it would just end up being the same as everyone else's, and that's what I don't want it to be. I could quite easily just post-record a good game and then record vocals over it and drag it out if I wanted and add more details and stuff like that. But I like the way that it's live and it's quick snippets, like quick little bits, tidbits of information: above average, below average, about average, worst, best. Include the DPM, include a couple of stats like that. It's not as detailed as some other people's, I guess you could say, but it's hopefully it's like nice and quick. That's what I hope. No, I'm gonna go come off play some Left 4 Dead with my friends. Fair enough. Have a good evening if you are leaving us. Some people barely really talk about the ship itself and the stats, while others go in very depth, maybe a bit too much. That's the other one. It's like I don't like covering the history too much. Like, I love history. I could whether that comes across when I'm streaming or when I do really like the history of it all, but I would not want to do a really in-depth history review as part of the actual ship review, because this is World Warships, not a history channel. And if you are interested in the history, I'll always point you towards a good historical reference. I'm not going to try and do it if someone's done it a lot better than me. That's my position on history and its inclusion within reviews and stuff. Name that was is leaving us. Is there anyone else available for the community division? If not, I'll just keep cracking on with Mr. McJob. Let's see, where are we? Got about half an hour left of the stream. Sam Hutchins, you on Xbox? Unfortunately not on the PS4. So unfortunately, until they introduce crossplay, we are restricted to only PS4 players. If I could change it, I would. The sooner you introduce crossplay divisions, the better, because I would love to have everyone within the community involved within the community divisions. It's by Joe. He must be playing for Solo Warrior. Okie dokie. I'm... Tier 6, Mr. McJoe? Fancy the Mikey. Oh, stretchy. Clickety click, 66. There we go. So, with it being so close to Christmas, is everyone ready for Christmas? Everyone got their decorations up? If they do decorations? Got your Christmas shopping done? Or are some of you leaving it until the last minute and you're going to pop down to the local garage and get your better half, a pair of windscreen wipers, a chocolate bar, and a sponge for their Christmas gifts? Let's see, capture the base on the Atlantic. We have an Icarus, an Ognavoy, an Akatsuki, Nuremberg in a division with a KG5, York, Matsu, Fusa, and Eisenhower. I think I'm going to play the right flank because there's no cruisers on the right, so I'm going to push over there. Mr. McJob, the mail last night was completely empty. It was awesome. Very nice. Brandon, I got 5 versus 1 Solo Warrior plus Kraken in the Lightning last week. Very nice. Nice. This thing, the Lightning's a lovely ship. I was playing Lightning literally just before I streamed and had a great game in her. I would have captured it if I didn't have my mic set up already. Let's see how we can do here. So pushing out to the right flank, the reason being we've got no cruiser over there. Furthermore, it's also a nice bit of open water. And just waiting to see what pops into range. There's a KG5, there's a Nuremberg, there's a York. So the 2 enemy cruisers are spotted and 2 of their 4 battleships are spotted. Undetected, so there's definitely a destroyer pushed way out on the right flank. Should be alright just to start farming the KG5. Icarus spotted in the centre. Guns are going to reload too slowly for that. I've got 3 people looking at me, which is really risky. Lost the Icarus. KG5's firing high explosives. No, not yet. Not yet either. Oh, getting a friendly tap. So just kiting from the KG5. There goes the Nuremberg, very nice. Finally got ourselves a fire on the KG5. Swinging it round, seeing if we can lend our turrets towards the Icarus spot in the centre. Hopefully that should lead him enough. Yep, knocked out his engines and his steering gear. KG5's now gone, so I can now really start angling it in. You can't complain, I got that fair and square. Right, Ognavoy. Ognavoy's tempting to get focused out. Switch turrets to the other side because I need to start moving into the centre while engaging that Ognavoy. Also see if I can lend a hand towards Warguard in the centre because he's going to be coming up against some stiff resistance from 2 enemy destroyers. So, there's the Akatsuki. Not bad for a blind fire. Let's see if we can find her. No, she's flicking it round. Nice. Practice makes perfect. Looks like she probably will continue that way. Oh. If you can, it's always worth trying to learn. Not quite, he's going a bit too fast, but if you can get it, some means you can target, like hit them just after they've committed to a turn. Usually they're just going to turn into your volley because it's too late for them to counter that turn. Just not quite leading enough for these two. Seems to be falling just behind them. Just trying some scatter shots to see if I can just get it honed in. Oh. Oh, good lord. When did this lot start coming around? Yeah, that's a lot of battleships. Switching my turrets to my port side. That should enable us to actually engage these while staying angled. Is that a good Eisenhower in reverse? Yes. That's very strange. Let's see what we got behind that Fuso full health. So I guess if this was post-patch, I would consider switching to AP here in order to go for those superstructure pen hits. I mean, let's just do it. Let's pretend we're post-patch. So she's burning. I know I've got 2 fires on her. Well, actually, he's going to burn up before my AP gets there. Let's go for... It always seems to land a bit too low sometimes. Gotta remember my torpedoes are rearward facing, so I'm not going to be getting torpedoes into this Fuso anytime soon. I'll put sonar on because I'm half expecting the York to chuck up torpedoes. You can have that. Oh, it didn't. It didn't register me pushing the button. Ah, balls. Ryan, not sure what ranked it will be with 5v5. I do like ranked. It can be frustrating the hell out of me. First place loser star on losing team. Not sure about that one. No, I don't like that one either. It's basically punishing you for playing well. Has been being rewarded for being the best player on the losing time by letting you retain a star is nice, but punishing you just like everyone else, it's just not great. Oh, we were quite close to a Kraken. If I got that York, I could have got a Kraken. Well, that would have been amusing. It does drop a substantial amount from up close. Ouch. Well, that was nice actually to take the Maiku out. I do like. I actually really like the Maiku. I enjoy that kind of like heavier, tankier cruiser play every now and then. It's very much like my battle cruiser play. Let's see, we've done the Icarus, we've done the Exeter, we did the Cossack, we did the Cheshire, we did the Fiji, we did the Hood. Did we do the Lightning? No, I did the Lightning separately. Uzuma. Where is it? There it is. You're fired. Right, let's play the campaign ship. That's if you like sluggish cruisers. I like tanky cruisers. The Maiku's still quite fast. Vaz, it's the one with all the rust, yeah. Because no one wants to use it. Well, this is the thing, they released it after they released the Odin. Everyone's going to play the Odin. Do you want 12-inch guns? Do you want tanky as hell armour? Would you like sonar, great secondaries and torpedoes? Odin! Would you like 12-inch guns on a slightly faster hull with less armour, less HP, worse secondaries and no torpedoes? Zuma! She's got absolutely nothing going for her. If she had a couple of long lance torpedoes, she'd be quite nice. I could live with that. If she had some like 10-kilometer torpedoes, she'd be quite nice. It's just, when you look at her, it's just so much empty. She very much is drawn on paper and never actually evolved. Because you know, if the Japanese actually started to just build this design, actually start to implement it, they would have stuck torpedoes on her Just look at how many torpedoes they stick on their cruisers. Torpedoes was their doctrine, so why would they not put torpedoes on this cruiser? Battle cruiser, if you want to call it. Akazuki, Lightning Fletcher, Alaska, Bismarck, Iowa, Yamato. Well, I'll be going back to the port soon. Who wants to place a bet? Fast. I'm in the middle of posting video of it, actually. I finally had a good game in it. 155,000 damage, Confederate, and a kill with 0 seconds to go for the win. Very nice. Zuma is rather bad compared to the Odin. Exactly. It's like the poorest man's Alaska. Yeah. Just a lack of... Yeah, if you wanted to play something with similar traits, you'd pick the Odin, really. And then it was. Guessing I'm waiting till friend is ready. Oh, fair enough. The stream's only got about 15 minutes left, so might be able to squeeze one more game in after this. Looks like I've got myself an Iowa. Maybe. If he ever comes around the corner. Where are you? There you are. Straight away, the eye was just looking at me like, what do I do? Pray? Praying worked. See if that does anything. Fourth game, not enough armor to be amazingly tanky, guns but not big enough to be substantial threats to most battleships, no torpedoes, slow reload, massive turning circle. Yeah. Not an amazing ship overall. Might explain why she's given away as a campaign reward, because you've only really got to pay 2,500 for her. Plus, as soon as that Iowa sees you and nukes you, you'll have plenty of time to get another game in. Somehow I managed to tank most of the pretty much all the Iowa's rounds off my armored belt, thankfully. And I think the Azuma needs a DPM boost. Yeah, possibly a slight reload time reduction could be appreciated. Whereas if you do angle properly, the armor is good. Yeah, that's the thing, armoring properly, but it just means that they're just weight, I guess you could say. There's War God in the ship I should have brought. Like that was amazing. Bye bye Iowa from the Grosser Kurfürst. Wow. I'm now going to be too slow to get re-involved in this battle, aren't I? Baz, no, I read that one. Name was, the armour is not bad because 27mm is good to 15-inch. Yes, yeah. Baz, wow, that Grosser Kurfürst nukes the Iowa. Yes, very much. This is going to be a dull game, chaps. I wish she was faster. Heap Shields, hello! Good to see you, good to see you. How's everything down under? Let's go on. It plays like a battleship imposter. Among Us. Oh really, she is a battle cruiser. She really is. Oh, enemy DD spotted. Lightning. Oh, enemy Yamato spotted. Load up that HE. Heal shields. Good, thanks. Good enough. Good to hear. Good to hear. Preparing yourself for a nice warm Christmas, I'm sure. Unless you're one of those who lives up in the mountains. Brandon, it snowed where I was recently. You're United States, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely getting some snow in the United States and Canada, especially if you live up in the mountains. Then was the reason why you might want the Azuma over Odin or Alaska is for its use for the use of the Azure Lane Attacker Commander. Yes, I am running her as well. Who shows? Yes, warm and wet. I'm right on the coast. Oh, nice. Are you going to be having a beach must then? Yeah. We used to have an Australian lad at work, and I think yeah, literally Christmas on the beach. Very jealous. And it was well, in my opinion. Yeah. If you can get that, it's mostly for the arsonist trait. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway. But at the moment, I haven't set a single fire. Talk of the devil, and he shall appear. Yeah, arsonist trait, yeah. The only downside of using the Adaga is you don't get to make any use of her base trait, which is reducing the detectability of torpedoes, because you don't come with torpedoes. There we go. But this is not going to be a high damage burner, it's just a really strange game. And I don't think we're going to have time for another one after this, so I think unfortunately we're going to be ending the stream on a Japanese battle cruiser. It doesn't please me. Chat, if you're quickly. Belfast? How does Belfast sound? Maybe we can get ourselves a nice good game in the Belfast. Keep Shields, do you have the Charles Mattel yet? Yeah, I think I do. I haven't played her. Got her unlocked, got her bought. She's just sat there, rusting in the port with quite a lot of other ships. Let's just say the Royal Navy bias is very strong with this one. But we're gonna, we get it. Something British, yeah, something British to end the stream on. Something I'm familiar with. Hopefully, then I can give you a decent game to watch. Keep Shields, great cruiser. I've heard a lot of good stuff regarding the Charles Mattel. But the thing is, I don't play Tier 7 that much. And amusingly, if I'm playing Tier 7 at the moment, I'm kind of enjoying the Monarch, actually. She's actually turned out to be quite nice. There was Belfast, the best ship in the game. Cough, I mean the worst. No one should get it. My bias is palatable. There we go. That was a very slow, dull game in the Azuma. Mid-table. Shall we say? Let's see. Just below mid-table. God, made a loss with premium and a rare credit booster, because that was just one of those slow games. Well, at least it was a win. Right. Tier 6 British cruiser. Let's go for it. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's go British Destroyer maybe. I think I've done Cossack and Icarus already in the stream. Such a Stoke City performance. I know that's a football reference. I don't follow football, and for those of you who are in America, who call it soccer, no, it's football because you use your foot with the ball. Heave shields, as much as their 7 peeves me off, it's the best ship. As much as tier 7 pees me off, it's the best ship, yes. Okay, no, that's fair enough, fair enough. Oh, no, I can have to give it a go at some time. It's my job. Yeah, the damn Grover took all your fun. I bet she did. The way that Carissa Curvis just went, Iowa, I don't want to see you anymore. Off you go. Right here, let's see how we can do in Belfast. The in accordance to and then was his comment, the worst ship in the game. Don't get her. She's terrible. If you receive her in a crate, you should sell her immediately. Don't even contemplate keeping her. Just sell her. Don't even look at her. Don't even look at those consumables. Don't look at them. All right. Sell her. Get rid of her. She's terrible. Am I selling it right? No, you don't get it, Major. Calling it American football makes complete sense because the ball is 1 foot long. Oh. So why don't they call it 1 foot long ball? Oh, do I now start calling it 1 foot long ball? Rather than football, Philadelphia Eagles. If you sorry, bud, I'm bad at typing fast. No, don't worry. I can kind of keep up with it. As you can call me Heath. Oh, no problem. So much. Does anyone else hate the Roma, or is it just me? I haven't played it for a long time. Miss Giver, football Merseyside red. I think shipping forecast. I am laughing at the shipping forecast. So let's see if I can just get in here. Time to slow down, pop the smoke, get the cap, open fire on the only cruiser that's come over here because the rest of the team have probably abandoned him. Getting our first fire of the game. He's damage conned it. Getting our second fire of the game. He's turning in. He's trying to dodge those torpedoes. He's contesting. He's going to eat a torpedo. Oh, he's picking me up because I'm not using his lane Belfast as an operation because I am going for maximum concealment. Oh, battleship. Not quite in range. And shooting down the Italian catapult fighter as well, quite nicely. So let's have a look at the mini-map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only one of their destroyers has not been spotted so far. And that's probably in the Charlie objective. So probably, once we've capped this objective, we'll crack on, I think. It would appear that the entire enemy team have made a push towards the Charlie objective. Looking at it, Mixima thinks the Roma is a beast. Heath, the Roma is a good BB. I have a great game in her. I haven't played it since I reviewed it. It's usually that's the trend. Once I probably reviewed something, I probably go off it and then I'll come back to it another time. It's always nice to revisit it that way. Forgive me, I don't know, Major. The guy who made the rules probably had a concussion. Winning 11 reference. Patch, what cruiser commander are you using, Major British? So, if it's the Leander, the Fiji, the Edinburgh, the Exeter, the London, then I'm using Reginald Tywit. In the case of the Belfast, I'm using Jericho, inspired by Mikoat and Swertsey, and the reason being is it means that I can stealth, well, not stealth radar, but when I'm detected it means there's something within my radar range, so that can kind of give me the, as soon as I'm detected I know, destroyer, on goes the radar, there's a destroyer, pounds it to death. So my radar range is 8.5, and my detectability with my commander, inspirations, and a and the permanent camouflage is 8.6. So pretty much there's only 100 meters. Should be alright to farm the California for a little bit. There you go, first fire. Got smoke in about 20 seconds. Got a second fire. Here comes the California shots, but they're quite small caliber guns, so I should be quite happy to tank those. Looks like the California's turning in towards the torpedo wall of death that War Gods laid. There's one, there's two, there's three, there's four, eight. Definitely damage cons now. Obviously American damage con does have quite a long duration, so let's see if we can quickly angle against that. There's the fire. He's definitely firing the rest of his ollie, so let's get this angled. Only really looking for that second fire. Once I got the second fire, I'll probably switch to armor piercing. Although he's so close to death again that he was a little bit too broad there. Right, time to go see if I can find these destroyers. For them, same, just a bit less forgiving than most battleships. Yeah, full forgiveness. To me, it sounds better than Liverpool Football Club. Just all these random football references that I have absolutely no understanding. Full forgiveness. Now, respect PES a lot because they acknowledge Chelsea is the pride of London because they call it London FC. Now, gentlemen. Maybe we should talk about some civilized sports like snooker. Although I haven't been keeping up with snooker for a good couple of years now. Used to keep up with it quite a lot. Sorry, Major. I'm sure that you have other hobbies as well. Yes. Well, sports-wise, I used to keep tabs on snooker, but haven't for a good couple of years. Otherwise, it's just plastic kit modelling and, obviously, well, I guess whether you want to call the channel and World of Warships Legends a hobby. Oh no, we do not want the outro music now. There we go. Brandon, Carson Wentz is bad, Jalen Hurts better? Where's my joke? I loved lawn darts when I was younger, now it's deemed dangerous. What are you guys on about? I didn't realise there was a dangerous sports club within my chat. Let's just get rid of this Congo.
Smoke generator.
You can't pass off that opportunity. There we go. Alright, who's next? Algeria. Oh. Spooky. Okay, Spooky's gone. Algeria next. Gonna end up outrunning my smoke screen because I didn't lay it big enough because I'm playing her like a standard British cruiser. So we'll take a risk here. Yep, alright, not looking at me. I'm not leading enough, am I? Because she's French. Okay, I don't think I'm leading enough.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Yeah, okay, 23 seconds until this goes dangerous. Time to get into open water. Yeah, I thought she'd go broadside on. This is where the lack of torpedoes does hurt. Nice. There we go. Quite happy with that to end the stream on. Where are we? Belfast, my first campaign. Very nice as well. Let's go. I'm still peeved that I missed out on the Odin. Oh, nasty. Before going off to Crackend, you should be. I thought that ship always do well in it. Yes, no, yeah, they love this ship. Yeah, only third, but 6 kills between me and War God, which is quite nice. Brandon, my friend actually knows every player on every NFL team. He loves sport and scouts for talent for the teams. Oh, fair enough. GG from Sam. Much obliged. Well, I think considering that Belfast has done us such a well-worthy performance for the end of the stream, I think that she can have a pride in place as the end ship. GK Racer, hello, and unfortunately, goodbye. Because it is unfortunately the end of the stream, because I have to go cook the evening meal because the wife just finished work and it's just gone 9:30, 21, basically just gone 21:30 hours. So thank you to everyone who has come along. If you can, always give the stream a thumbs up, it's always much appreciated. And scrolling all the way back to the start, and I'd like to say thank you to Yeet or DJ Shag, thank you to Vas Vegas, thank you to I always call you Mixer Gamer. I do apologise if that is not how I should be pronouncing it, but if you're happy with me pronouncing that way, then I will continue. Thank you to your name it was, and thank you for coming into the community division. Thank you to Ryan Twin, thank you to Pilot Guy, thank you to Sniper Patch, let's say thank you to Brandon ABC as well. Thank you to Ian Wilkins at the very start. It was very good to see you as well. See who else is here. Thank you to Thoughtful Gamer. Good to see you. Good to see you. See. Thank you to Captain Sachs. Good to see you too. Always good to have both my moderators here. See. Thank you to Mr. McJones. Thank you to Sam Arthur Bator. I'm sure there were some new people along this stream as well. Thank you to Chazdad as well. Good to see you, good to see you. Thank you to Kinky Monkey. Thank you. Was that everyone? Is that everyone who was in the chat? Thank you to Heath. Thank you. I think I've already said thank you. I think that is everyone. And actually, I just remembered there was something that I was going to do slightly differently for the end of the stream. So, thank you everyone. Much obliged. And as we close in, this is the last, well, the guaranteed last gameplay live stream before Christmas. So I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. So, chin chin, look after yourselves. Thank you for coming along to these streams. Thank you to everyone who is subscribed. Thank you to everyone who obviously likes videos. Thank you to the patrons as well. We should be getting close to actually having the first patronship, so do look forward to that. And I hope that everyone has a very Merry Christmas and has a well-deserved break. And I hope to see you or catch you up again in probably Monday's live stream. Whether or not there will be a video on Sunday, don't know. I've got some stuff to record obviously, but this channel wouldn't be what it is without you guys. I literally am your host, and without your input, your contributions, without your involvement, I would not be able to live stream. If I was just sat here live streaming and no one was watching, it wouldn't be what it is. So I'd say thank you. And so, hello Blaze. Thank you for coming along. You joined us right at the end as I get all mushy and say goodbye to everyone. But thank you. And so I'll let you have Belfast and a bit of Silent Night. Although Silent Night has actually finished. And so we'll have one more. Let's see. How about we wish you a Merry Christmas? Oh, hello Citra as well. Sorry, you just caught the end, but thank you for coming along. Are you getting the Iron Duke? Settings to preset 1 is Fire and Press X button looks guns. I do look forward to getting the Duke of York, I have to confess, and hopefully if she is a premium ship in the next patch, I will be picking her up. So until next time, gentlemen, look after yourselves and stay safe. Wishing you the merriest of Christmases, and I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port.